Now that we've seen how to edit all of our main element types, let's learn how to control the spacing between them. To start, let's go to the page dropdown up here in the top bar, and then we can select our About page. Click Save and Leave if prompted. Margin and padding are two of the tools that we have to control spacing. Let's scroll down on our About page until we get to this container, and we'll see how it works. Let's click the handle here, and then open up the Advanced tab. And here you can see our controls for margin and padding. And if these both control spacing, how do margin and padding differ? Looking at this illustration, if you imagine that each of our content elements has a border, then padding is the spacing inside, between our content and border, and margin is the spacing outside, or around the border. So if we look at our own example here, we already have some top and bottom padding. If I set this top padding to 0, and then hold down the arrow key to increase it in real time, you can see what's happening here. If we try something similar with the margin, and I hold down this arrow key, you can see that the space increases, but not in the image area. I can set these back to 0, and you can also unlink these as well, so we can increase just the top margin, as opposed to around all sides. Often adding padding or adding margin might look the same. That's because there's no visible border. So let's take our button for an example. I'll click on it, and I will unlink our padding values. If we increase margin on the top, or increase padding on the top, our button's still moving in the same direction, and nothing too distinct is happening when we change one or the other. I'll set these back. And there's another way that we can add spacing, and that's with a spacer widget. So let's click Add Element up here at the top. Let's find the spacer right here, and I'll drag that in above our button. When we select our spacer, this slider will show, and this is just another way that we can increase space. I'm going to remove this for now. There's one last way we can control spacing, and if we go to the very top of our page, and we click on our container handle, in the Layout tab, you'll notice this minimum height slider. It's currently set to 600, but adjusting this slider will add or remove spacing easily from the top and bottom of this section. We'll keep this at 600 for now.